Hello investor who love and want to invest in our country, Vietnam. As you all know, Vietnam has just experienced the COVID outbreak, the fourth wave of the pandemic from the end of April 2021, and there was a period of lockdown in the southern provinces for around 3 months, greatly affecting productions and businesses. Here, I would like to summarize some of numbers as well as the recovery process in Vietnam up to date for you to have an overview of the recovery process as well as to prepare for your investment plan in Vietnam in the future. Firstly, the number of infection and deaths. From April 27, 2021 to October 29, 2021, the number of infections recorded in Vietnam is 910,320 cases. The total number of deaths from COVID-19 in Vietnam so far is 21,966 people, accounting for 2.4% of the total number of infections. Secondly, the number of vaccination data. Regarding to the vaccination, according to the statistics of the Ministry of Health, as of October 29, 2021, the total number of vaccine doses administered in Vietnam is 78,940,403 doses, of which 55,578,783 people are given with one dose. 23,361,620 people are given for the second doses, accounting for about 29.6% of the population of Vietnam. As of 25th October 2021, the provinces and cities with the rate of injection at least one dose of COVID-19 vaccine for population from 18 years old reaching over 95% are Hà Nội, Bắc Ninh, Quảng Ninh, Đà Nẵng, Khánh Hòa, Hồ Chí Minh City, Bà Rịa Vũng Tàu, Đồng Nai, Long An, and Bình Dương. There has been 7 provinces with the coverage rate of 2 doses of vaccine for the population aged from 18, reaching over 50%, including Long An, Hồ Chí Minh City, Lạng Sơn, Quảng Ninh, Bình Dương, Hà Nội, and Đồng Nai. Thirdly, post-epidemic recovery policy for Vietnamese businesses in general, as well as businesses in the South in particular. From October 2021, we have started to resume production and business activity with the target to adapt to living together and being safe with the COVID. According to the Resolution 128 of the government, 4 epidemic levels include Level 1, low risk, new normal in green, Level 2, medium risk, yellow, Level 3, high risk, orange, Level 4, very high risk, red, are divided according to the number of cases and the number of people who have been vaccinated. On October 28, Ho Chi Minh City has allowed food and beverage businesses to be served on site if they meet 4 criteria and only operate until 9 p.m., not exceeding 50% of capacity, and do not serve alcoholic drinks. This apply until November 15 or when have further notice. 4. Support policies. There are many support policies applied. I will go over some outstanding support policies. For enterprise, 30% reduction of corporate income tax payable in 2021 in case taxable have turnover in 2021 not exceed 200 billion Vietnam dong, and a decrease in revenue in 2021 compared to revenue in 2019. For employees who are participating in unemployment insurance, as of September 30, 2021, will be receive 1.8 million or 2.9 million Vietnam dong, depending on the time of payment or unemployment insurance. 5. Industries that tend to expand production during and after the pandemic. The industry that receive many requests for expanding the search for industrial land and factories in both North and the South in Vietnam include pharmaceutical and electronics, steel, aluminum, as well as metal production, furniture, wood processing, packaging, mechanical processing, medical equipment, warehousing. 6. Workforce. All of the workforce is looking for going back to work after a few months of lockdown. We have been through the lockdown and understanding very clearly that everyone needs to be mentally prepared to adapt quickly with the new normal. Some investors are concerned that their ways of workers returning to their hometown in southern industrial capitals such as Ho Chi Minh City, Bình Dương, Đồng Nai, Long An, workers they will not return and leading to a shortage of labor force. However, we believe that the reason workers returning to their home is because that during a few months of lockdown, they want to go back to their hometown to rest and release pressure. Moreover, the fact that there are not enough jobs in the countryside on this large number of workers and they need to continue to work to ensure to get back for their daily living expense. The worker will certainly return when they see the situation getting better and businesses open again. Also, there are records of number of people returning to Ho Chi Minh City, Đồng Nai, Bình Dương and Long An. I myself also returned to work after 2 months come back to my hometown. On October 19, according to the Thanh Niên newspaper, preliminary statistics show that 143,000 people in the province have returned to Ho Chi Minh City to work. 7. Traveling of people at the area of different level of COVID. From October 21st, Vietnam Transportation Ministry scrapped the full vaccination requirement for domestic air passengers. However, passengers from high-risk area or lockdown area would still need a negative COVID test 72 hours prior to their flight. Passengers from other areas would need to one of the following such as a negative COVID-19 test, proof of vaccination, or COVID-19 recovery certificate. The Ministry of Transport shall urgently submit the Prime Minister before November 5, 2021, the plan to resume regular international flights with other countries. For road transportation, from October 16, more provinces and cities loosen travel control measures. No visitors are required to have negative tests for SARS-CoV-2 and not require any paper for traveling. According to the new regulations, localities do not require concentrated quarantine for people returning from green or yellow area who have 2 vaccinations, 8-year-olds have been cured of the disease. People returning from orange and red area, self-monitoring their health at home within 7 days. These easing measures have made commuting between provinces less time-consuming and facilitate the flow of goods. Although there have been a number of controversial policies in the past time, the Vietnamese government is an open government and still will certainly make policy adjustments to suit with the current circumstances. Businesses in Vietnam as well as employees are very determined to restore production and business in the near future. Thank you.